Hi, hello. Good morning. It is, I don't know what time it is. Eleanor, are you joking right now? Are you joking? Come on. Freaking rude. It's pretty early. I think it's like, I don't know what time it is, okay? These products were sent to me to use in a video, and I'm most excited because I love Avon, okay? I've used their products multiple times. I love their skincare. I love their body scrubs. I love their perfumes. However, I've actually never used their makeup. So that's the most exciting part about this. I'm gonna be using their makeup for the first time today. And so I have quite a few samples in my handy dandy pouch. So we're just gonna have a relaxing, fun time. I've got some coffee here that I'm about to plunge and enjoy. Just gonna give you all my honest opinions, sip on some coffee. I have a small glass of champagne because, no lie, I'm a little hungover today. And I live in an airport. That's what I was gonna say, I live in an airport. This will be a long-ish video, so go get yourself a cup of coffee, a glass of champagne. I'm making it seem like it's like 8 a.m. and I'm drinking champagne. It's not. It's just 10. Even better. So, before we start, like I mentioned in every video, my skin is dry as the desert. Quit, y'all! Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna use my Total Moisture. Also, let's not mention, pretend like you don't see that. We had plans to take it down like the last week of January. I'm a busy girl. All right, so now that the moisturizer is pretty set and I'm all glowy, ooh, feels nice. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my foundation. So I'm going to be using my favorite BH Cosmetics foundation. So, it's freezing in here. This foundation looks amazing on my skin. I use just a little bit of powder in some areas and it's good for the day. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna take just a little bit of extra on my cheek area where I have scarring. Luckily, my skin looks pretty good today. Before I powder anything, I'm gonna go in with my Avon. This is the Avon True Color Be Blushed. And it's this beautiful stick of like really creamy. What is with this mosquito? How are you in here? What? It's so beautiful, so creamy. Because it is so cold in here, I'm gonna warm it up a little bit on the back of my hand before I attempt applying this. Very, very beautiful. I love corals. It just looks so good with my skin tone because I'm so fair. So now that it's warmed up on the back of my hand, I'm just going to slowly build the color. And I want to slowly do this because I don't want to move around any of that foundation since it's so sticky. I'll put a link down below for all of these products that I'll be using from Avon. The lady who sent them to me is sort of doing like a charity thing right now where all of the proceeds are going to an animal shelter in Indiana, and I think that's awesome. So I just definitely want to support that. She's also so lovely, and oh my god, look how beautiful. This is beautiful. With this cream blush, it is also quite tacky, so on top of my really sticky foundation, I'm definitely gonna wanna set my cheek area with a little bit of powder, and then I'm gonna go on top of it with a little bit of a highlighter. Obviously, because I'm definitely gonna be glowing today. It's Valentine's Day. Also, came off so easy with a wipe. Amazing. I'm not done with this yet. I'm gonna come back to it in a minute. But, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of powder. I don't wanna use a super matte powder, obviously I'm dry. So I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier, and it is the under eye illuminating powder, I believe. Build the color just a little bit with just a tiny bit of my... I'm gonna do my eyes before I do my brows, just because I am gonna be wearing a little bit of shadow and liner. Back to my cream blush. I'm going to put this all over my eyelid. All over my lid. Isn't that beautiful? Also, just a disclaimer, I'm not going like full glam for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna keep it all very like flirty and sheer, because I'm gonna be wearing this look most of the day and I don't wanna have to deal with touch-ups and blotchiness of eyeshadow getting all creased. Okay, I'm so sorry about all the disruptions. It's becoming so beautiful. I'm gonna take a big blending brush with my Tarte Cosmetics High Performing Naturals, and I'm literally just going to go in with this cream. I don't want to use anything pigmented because I don't want to take away from this really pretty color that I've got going on. We're gonna move on to brows. So normally I do my dip brow, but like I said, I'm gonna keep this a little bit more natural, glowy. So I'm just gonna use a defining brow pencil from Maybelline. Very natural, looks nice, and in a minute I'm gonna go back and smudge it out with a brush. They're so even. Okay. I got this really, really beautiful eyeliner in the shade, I think it's Plum? Majestic Plum. This is your go-to. I'm telling you, it smudges and then it sets really nicely. It's also really good for what I'm gonna use today, and that is just creating a very, very simple wing, okay? I'll try to do this as best I can on camera, but I'm just going to start like mid-eye, and I'm gonna deepen up that lash line. Oh my God, it's so creamy. And I'm just going to, with that same eyebrow brush, don't worry, I'll clean it later, probably not. I'm going to, while it's still real creamy, I'm slowly bringing that wing out. And I'm just going to smoke it out just a little bit. I feel like sometimes like a really bold flick is just like distracting, and I want to keep it simple. How many times can I say that? Let's start a tally. All right. Oh my, that almost was bad. I feel like this color is also really amazing with this peach because it's a little bit on the cooler side. There we go. Oh, loving it, loving it. What next, guys? What next? So the lipstick that I'm gonna use today is Neutrogena, and I cannot get this open. I bought this specifically for this tutorial because I needed a new lipstick that would go amazing with this blush, which I should say, you can definitely use this blush as a lipstick, kind of like a lip tint. Oh, your girl got it. So, all over. Oh, I love this. Now, on top of this lipstick, I'm gonna go with my blush. Oh, you guys, this is gonna be like my this is gonna be my everyday. If you have a little bit of a darker complexion, I'm gonna recommend that you use, I found it, the Becca liquid highlighter. It's a beautiful bronzy, warm highlight. I use this when I'm not wearing makeup at all, if I want like a little bit of a tint. Why? I chose the worst time of day to film. Or if you are very fair like me, I'm gonna recommend the MAC Cosmetics Strobe Cream. Normally this is used before the makeup. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? But I have been using it as highlighter, and then I'll typically go in and set it afterwards with a powder highlight. This little guy in the shade Vanilla. This perfume from Avon, I know you've seen it in other videos if you're a subscriber of mine. I've used it for years now. It's literally my holy grail perfumes. I'm gonna tell you about it even though I'm so sad to say they're discontinuing it very soon. Go order 2 or 3 and then send them to me. I'm just joking. Anyways, oh my, so it's called, sorry, I'm just so, my ADD's kicking in. It is called Attraction. But anyways, I love this because it's like woody. It smells like vetiver, and it smells like silky cashmere and musky, but it's also very warm and sweet, and it's like, it's so sexy in my opinion. Like, it is the most attractive perfume with my like vibe and body chemistry, and I just love this, and I think that you will too. So like I said before, I'm going to be putting a link down below for Michelle's page. That is who I got all these products from. So please, please, please this has been so fun. And a really big thank you to Michelle once again, because this video wouldn't have been possible without you. And it looks incredible. Everything looks like, look how healthy my skin looks. Oh yeah. All right, well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you all are doing for Valentine's Day with your love or with just yourself. And I can't wait to see what you all have to say.